Con, the bitter truth. Yeah, we go talk about some things here with the supposedly Iowa school shooting. But yes, people, welcome back to the bitter truth for all the people who basically was on this channel from 3 years ago. And basically, YouTube take away the channel and now they put it back. I don't know if it's the same amount of people on there or what, but the channel been violated for 3 years and now it come back. So I don't understand what they're doing, but for the people who knew, man, or for the people from, 3 years ago who never, keep up with the Mag Bitter Truth, yes, we on. We never stop doing Bitter Truth channels. We always put them back up. But yes, I got another channel on strike right now, Mag Bitter Truth, officially next level. You can basically use, the @ at Mag Bitter Truth 2, and you could get to that channel, and I'll be start uploading videos on it in a few weeks. But we go talk about this supposedly shooting right here, because I already told you it was coming. A lot of supposedly shooting, you're gonna see it. School shooting, mass shooting, all for their agenda, because the election is coming up soon, and that's part of what they're gonna talk about in those supposedly debates. As you could see the time right there, that's the number 3 coding. We go get into it and see what they're talking about. Make it run in your breaking news.
Welcome to NBC News Daily, and thank you so much for joining us. We start right now with that breaking news out of Iowa, where 3 people were injured in a school shooting this morning.
Okay, so pay attention what they just say, people. 3 people injured in the shooting. That's according, but pay attention. 3 people injured, and the shooter supposed to be dead. Listen.
Police. Ferry High School is about 25 miles northwest of Des Moines, and police say they believe the shooter is in fact dead, and there is...
Yeah, people, another thing that you need to pay attention to, that's always be in them school shootings. Always some small towns with even a few thousand people. That's just how it is. All of these supposedly mass shooting always happen in these small towns where everybody know everybody. Pay attention here.
No further threat to the community at this time.
And he killed
NBC News correspondent Vaughn Hilliard is live for us right now in Iowa. Vaughn, this is just another tragic scene we're seeing today. Walk us through what we know thus far in terms of what actually happened and what we know about the people who were hurt.
Right, Morgan, I want to be very clear that this is still very much developing here as we gain an understanding.
Hold on, man. It's developing, so why the hell you there if you have nothing to report, basically? This is a joke. I'm always gonna tell you, people. It makes no sense why these people always be on the scene and they have nothing to report. Let's pay attention to what they're saying right here. 3 injured, listen.
Of just how many individuals are injured and hopefully few actually dead. This is a moment here in which a shooter, to our understanding, opened fire shortly before school started here.
And you see, people, nobody wasn't even really there. Why did he shoot up the school before school started? You don't understand. Like I tell you, it's just a few people involved in this psyop right here. They don't have to use a lot of people to pull off these mass shooting. It's a damn fake shit. Listen.
The Perry Middle School and High School, they share a campus of about 700, 800 students here.
Yeah, that people, 700-800 students. That to show you nobody really live in that town. Like I tell you, that's the MO for all of these supposedly mass shooting. They happen in these small towns. Wow, unbelievable. They still do the same thing over and over, and they expect us to believe it.
Shots rang out shortly before 7:40 a.m. local time. At 7:55 is when school starts. We know at this point in time that at least 1 individual is deceased.
Wow, so this guy must be way off. He's 17 years old supposedly. He must be way off. Why did he show up before school start? School start of 7:55 supposedly. He was there 7:37, and that's according. You better understand that fakery on the mass is right here.
Multiple others, though, that have sustained injuries. We are doing our best to get an understanding of just how many and the extent to which the serious nature of these injuries were sustained. We saw multiple ambulances head toward
that's all you go see, people. Parked ambulance with the lights on. No emergency going on. What happened to the injured? And if you already picked them up, what the hell you have this thing out there for still flashing? It's just a hoax, people. 100% in.
We're we know that individuals
Where's
are
the
being
people?
treated here at this time.
They're treating it where? Where they treating the people? Inside the ambulance? Wow, this is a joke. Why they have so many time to take them all the way in the ambulance and lock the damn door? Nobody's in there. It's a hoax, people. This is how they plan hoax. They pull up some fire unit and some emergency vehicle right there, some ambulance, and force them up to you to see on TV. And of course, the people gonna believe that it's actually a real event taking place. It's just a hoax, people. 100%. And all they give you is just TV. That's it. Tell your live vision. That's how you lie to what you see. You understand what I'm saying? You see something, but it's actually a lie. Why? You're seeing it on Tell Live Vision. That shit telling your live vision. Tell your live. Tell your vision lie, basically. You understand what I'm saying here? Don't watch nothing on screen and take it for real. Anything on there, take it with a grain of salt. That's what you need to do. Nothing on screen is not believable.
Authorities here are trying to put together this series of events that unfolded here this morning. We know that there were multiple agencies here. There was this is a community to give you an idea.
Multiple agencies there. You need to tell us what happened. You're talking about all the people that's there and the units that there and all these fire trucks and ambulance. You're just describing what's there. What happened to the shooting? Wow.
You have Perry, Iowa, that is about 45 minutes outside of Des Moines.
Yes, 45 for your number 9 coding on Iowa. Number 21 for your number 3 coding. Of course, they're running psyops on the people
It's
right
largely
there.
agricultural, but also a large
Nobody
meat
live there.
packing plant that is run here. There's about 7,000, 8,000 folks that live in this very tight-knit community.
8,000 people live in that neighborhood, in that supposed to be town. Unbelievable. Those are the places they pull off psyops. One town, of course, they're easy to control those people.
I have spoken to multiple parents now, some whose kids would
Look at
not.
this right here, people. TikTok. That's where they get the news from. Can you believe it, people? The network that they supposedly come down on is China taking your data and watching you and all of these things, use it to manipulate you. And that's what the news show every time, people. Every time you're watching news, the TikTok sign is there. What a damn joke, people. The dumbed down network.
Riots at the school, yet others who had and that were locked down. I was just down the road here at a gas station and talked momentarily to this young woman who was inside.
How you know who's inside, man? How you know who was inside the school? By the time the school showed up and you get there as a reporter, of course it's already done with. What you think you're gonna go see people coming out of class is fakery. 100%. How do you know these people is legit? Wow, all set up is the
school
news,
when it
man.
happened. She was with a couple other students, and as she told me, she barricaded herself before asking and telling me that she needed to drive home. She just needed to be alone. This is a moment here where a school community was hard hit, impacted, and I think that we are just beginning to understand the full nature of what transpired here this morning and the extent of injuries, Morgan.
I mean, just the image of that young woman barricading herself inside a classroom.
There is no image, bruh. Why is you talking about image? You already put an image to it. Like I tell you, this is how they do you with the news. They put in some things in your head and you need to picture it. Do you understand that? A lot of these things they can't show you. Like they say, hey, we're going to show you a video, but it's very disturbing. But what they show you never see shit. But they fix up your brain and already you paint a picture what you're supposed to be seeing. All fake what you see on screen. Move.
A 6th grader was killed and 5 other people were wounded by a student who opened fire.
Wow, unbelievable, people. So first it was 3 injured, and now guess what? It's a 6-year-old. You hear the coding? Our grade 6, a grade 6 child was killed, and 5 injured. So that made the total 6. He left from 3 to 6. Wow, and of course it included shooter. Listen.
Killed and 5 other people were wounded by a student who opened fire inside of a small Iowa high school in Perry.
Fox's Caroline Shively has new details tonight.
Wow.
Look at the small town of Perry, Iowa is in mourning.
Look at them people. This is what they call mourning. Nothing but a rituals. taking the damn people energy right here on earth. Pay attention with this fakery.
A student walked into a school and shot 6 people before classes started Thursday morning, killing a 6th grader.
Wow, he shot 6 people and killed a 6th grader. All coding you're getting right here.
Police did not name a motive for the shooting, but the boy's friends say he and his younger sister had been bullied.
I've been going to that school.
Listen to this right here, people. As you can see, the diamond right there is for Freemasonry. Diamond is 33 in Freemasonry. When you check it, and look at the 0 right there, or the O. The O is a number 6 right there coding. And pay attention. They're telling you that the one that shoot up the school was getting bullied. Listen.
My entire life, and those kids would do
Go back again.
I've been going to that school my entire life, and those kids would do horrible things to him.
Listen, what the hell? You're going to the school for your entire life, and those kids would do horrible things to him. Who? The shooter? Wow. So listen, people, they know the shooter their whole life. Listen.
Of the harassment. Was it a smart idea to shoot up the school? No.
They're full of shit, people. So you see the agenda right here? Yes, they're telling you that the youth that shoot up the school was being bullied. That's why this one tell you, yes, they seen him get bullied the whole time. And yes, it wasn't a right to shoot up the school. No, it wasn't right. But he been bullied. Listen to this shit right here.
God knows.
God
and
knows.
I am mad at him for that. Lord knows I am mad at him for that. Lord knows I am mad at him for that.
Knows.
4 of the injured are students, and the 5th is the school's principal. Police.
Go back.
4 of the injured are students, and the 5th is the school's principal.
So the school principal actually gets shot as well. Listen, people, and that Perry is probably a coding and never check it. But of course it is. Listen.
Police say the shooter was armed with a pump-action shotgun and a small-caliber handgun. When they searched the building, authorities found the suspect dead from a gunshot wound. They also found an improvised explosive device.
I want to know, people, even though they always give you the same agenda, but why these people killing themselves? Why don't leave the scene, people? Why? In real life, that person leaving the scene after he shoot up those people successfully, he leaving the scene. When the police come, he shot himself already. This is dumb. Why shoot himself? He wasn't even boxed in by the police, people. Why would he shoot himself? It's bullshit. Wake your ass up with a bam.
The State Fire Marshal and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms rendered the device safe.
Yes, it's fakery. People talking about a damn bomb. So what happened? You say it's a bomb, they render it safe. How do you know it actually can explode? How did you come to the conclusion that it is a bomb? Get the hell out of here. Fake on.
Posted videos on social media in and around the time of the attack, but would not give specifics, noting they're still gathering evidence.
Wow.
White House.
Of course they go tell you he posts something on some kind of social media network so you can get the agenda. And pay attention to this sodomite right here. They're faking the masses. All of them playing games on the damn world stage.
Officials report President Biden was tracking the shooting.
Of course he was tracking it. It's a hoax. What do you mean he was tracking the shooting? What does that mean? It's a setup, people. Don't believe in these mass shooting. And just like you see Joe Biden right there, supposedly be tracking it. Like I tell you, that's all they're going to talk about in these election debates coming up. That's what they do. All this agenda that you see them building up is for the damn election to fool the damn masses.
Officials are helping support the investigation.
Of course
they also said it was another call to action for Congress.
Congress must enact universal background checks.
Yes, you see they come back again with universal background check and they don't know how the motherfucker get the gun. You see what I tell you, people? Just wait and look and you will see them bring the agenda. I'm saying, did you check the guns? Wow, did you check what happened? Wow, this is unbelievable. He's 17 years old. He got a pump rifle and a supposedly pistol. Did you check out where he get it from? You hurry up and to talk about background check. I already told you, people, it's a wicked world you live in. The background check they want to do for every damn thing. That's what you need to understand. It got nothing to do with guns. They're the one who put guns in the street, sell it guns. They put it out there to kill people. That's the reason why they make guns. You got a trigger and when you pull it, people dead. Do you know that or not? That's the reason why they create guns. Nothing else. Anything else they tell you, they're lying. They make guns to kill people. They issue it to kill people. That's what they do.
And assault weapons and high-capacity magazines require safe storage of firearms and the gun industry's immunity from liability.
What does that mean? That mean you can sue the gun company? Wow, everybody know guns make to kill people. You can't sue the gun company when it's time people dead. You get what I mean, people? Anytime people dead, you can't come and start suing the gun company. Even though we know it's the same government people, like I say, they're the one who give you guns. But think about it, people. We know guns made to kill people. You never sue them from day one to make the guns, but you're waiting for them when people dead to sue them? Wow, unbelievable bullshit.
Say National Red Flag Law.
Law enforcement officials believe the shooter acted alone. Caroline.
Yes, watch this one in the purple. The shooter act alone. Show up with the facts right there in the background. 666 in numerology. Bam.
Is breaking news out of New York City with 2 subway trains colliding.
Wow, listen to that, people. Again in New York. I'm telling you, long time. I did so many podcasts, and a lot of people probably believe that I got something, in me about New York, but it's the truth I'm telling you. I don't have nothing bad against no state, no city, no country. Just the truth I give you. If you live in New York, you're in a bad place. I tell you that way before the pandemic. I told you and during the pandemic, when they putting the pressure on, what that tell you. Pack up and leave that place. It's not like you're leaving something good. It's a dirty city. Everybody scattered around, everything on the damn ground. It seems like a damn mess there. Why would you want to be there? Plus, cost of living is high. You don't have yards. You don't have nothing. No real estate. You understand? You go to Manhattan, they're going to charge you to go there if you have a vehicle. You don't get it, people. Why would you want to be in New York, the place where everything happened? The monkeypox break out, the COVID break out, mandatory shot, every damn thing in New York. It's time for you to understand it's not good to be there. They just show you earthquake there. They just tell you an earthquake shaking New York, people. And I remember, nobody can remember that earthquake shaking supposedly in New York. They have an explosion with a house just disintegrate. And I did a lot of videos on that, basically, with house exploding in New York. And I already told you, now you have a smart meter and all of that. They can remotely blow up your damn house. You better understand the government running a lot of tricks on those people in New York. But that's not what the video is about. But look at this right here. Colliding train right there in New York again.
24 people are hurt.
Wow.
We're going to have the very latest on their
24,
conditions and what
6.
caused the crash in just a moment. But we want to begin tonight with the scary reality facing parents and students and the continuing cycle of gun violence in America's schools.
Here we go.
And the alarming new detail in today's school shooting in Iowa. Police saying just a short time ago that an explosive device was found inside the school.
So now, they find the device inside the school, not in the supposedly shooter bag or in his possession. They find it in the school. Listen.
That's what we know. A 6th grade student was killed. The school's principal and 4 others were injured. The 17-year-old shooter died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Now, this is the 2nd school shooting of 2024, just 4 days now into the new year.
You hear that, people? 4 days into the new year, 2 school shooting already. Wow, I told you, people. What did I tell you? I never miss. I told you there gonna be a lot of these school shooting, mass shooting, all of these things gonna turn up just to highlight their agenda. And then the election gonna take place. That's what they want. 100% brainwash for the people.
There are questions tonight about the gunman's social media posts and his motive. CBS's Ed O'Keefe will start us off tonight from outside the school in Perry, Iowa. That's about 40 miles northwest of Des Moines. Good evening, Ed.
Good evening, Nora. The shooting happened during a breakfast program, about 20 minutes before school was set to begin, and there weren't yet that many people around.
You see that? Breakfast. They have a breakfast program. That's what he showed up. So he didn't really want to kill a lot of people, I guess. Because I know he know what time school start. Listen.
Tonight, police say it could have been much worse.
It was the first day back to school in Perry, Iowa after the winter holiday.
when it's set
Go back.
Perry, Iowa after
Look at this right here, people. Pay attention to them. In every single school shooting, whenever they show you on the news, you see the same movements of the law enforcement. Fake shit. Look at them.
It was the first day
Look
back
at
to
them.
school in Perry, Iowa after the winter holiday.
First
when
day.
at 7:37 a.m., shots rang out.
Shared activation at Perry High School is possible. Gunshots.
Within 7 minutes, the first officers arrived, followed by more than 100 others from local, state, and federal agencies.
Officers immediately attempted to locate the source of the threat and quickly found what appeared to be the shooter with a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
So yes, people, he wasn't backed in by the police before he decided to kill himself. He killed himself long before they show up.
The shooter...
And look at this, bam. Just a fake photo they show the dumb masses. Like I say, AI generated most of these photos they show you. Remember, they tell you he's dead. Never see it again. Do you get it? Only thing they're gonna show you is some fake photos. That's it. And then they're gonna show you supposedly the agenda, and it's supposedly posts on social media.
Fired a 17-year-old Dylan Butler, a student at the school.
Butler.
He shot and killed a sixth grader and wounded 5 others, including the school's principal, Dan Marburger.
Marburger. Like I say, people, it's a hoax.
All the victims were rushed to nearby hospitals in Des Moines.
I couldn't believe it. Honestly, I was
Wow.
just shook.
What is this on
Officials
screen?
say the shooter used a pump-action shotgun and a handgun. They also located and disarmed an improvised explosive device inside the school.
Butler
Wow,
also
so he bring an explosive. He never set it off, but he commits suicide. Shot himself, people. You believe it? Wow.
made a number of social media posts in and around the time of the shooting.
And what did it say?
Law enforcement is working to secure those pieces of evidence.
Wow.
Among the students who escaped, Jody Kurth's stepson, Xander, who lives
at
just
this.
2 blocks from school.
When they...
He'd been grazed by a bullet and came
Wow,
back.
look at this right here, people. That's a Grange? No. A Grange got to have somewhere to go. Like, you understand what I'm saying? The bullet was traveling to somewhere. Okay. So if it grange you, it leave a mark, not a hole. The only way it show a hole like this, if it actually go inside you. So that's not a Grange. That's fake shit for the dumb masses.
For medical attention.
It was absolutely horrifying.
Yes, you can cry for real, because they don't pay nobody that can really cry. Not even real actors can cry for real. So listen.
Moments of my entire life, but the best phone call.
Is that a laugh or a cry? We don't understand it. And they got the pyramid on the shirt turned upside down in white. But what is you doing right there? No tears. So you might as well just laugh.
God was saying that they were okay.
This is the second school shooting already this year. In
All
the
by
last
design.
5 years, 161 people have been killed in school shootings, with more than 300 injured.
There you go.
Now, Iowa is set to hold the kickoff to the 2024 presidential election in
Wow. Bam! Like I mentioned, people, it tied to the damn election, and don't worry about it. That supposedly Iowa is a big part of it. You have to remember, people, Iowa caucuses, all of these things happens in Iowa when it comes to the election and the politics bullshit they use to trick your brain with. And look, do you believe it now? Okay, bam.
Vigil after a deadly shooting at Perry High School Thursday. 14-year-old freshman Angie Orellana ran for her life when the gunman opened fire in the cafeteria.
If school isn't safe, where are we supposed to go?
So look, people, they got these people run out of there, run for their life, and right away on the scene, the news reporter get to basically interview them. Do you believe that? Imagine, people, where is these people? Where is their parents? Oh, you never think about it. That's 14-year-old right there. So yes, if it have to run for their life to get out of there, the reporter won't be the one to see them, to even talk to them. Where is the parents? They already sent out supposedly message to the parents, tell them school shooting happened, they need to come pick up their youths. And of course, this one come before and give them an interview with all that trauma. Listen.
It's our homes. Like,
Look
where are
at
we
them.
supposed to get a good education?
Where
Shots
you're
ringing.
supposed to get a good education, it won't be the supposed to be school anymore. You understand that or not? The new world, everything you do online, AI style. That's what happened. Later on, the school is done with. They're gonna tear down most of those buildings. They already start doing it in a lot of states. Tell you about the state take over some schools and all kind of shit, and district taking out. All them schools gonna be gone. Sooner or later, that's gonna be gone, people. They're gonna have the youths learn from home. They show that it can happen when they bring you the COVID. You understand? In the lockdown, that's why a lot of people lose their job right now. They show them, hey, look, you can work from home. And if you can work without actually physically there, the AI can do your job. And that's what they did. So now, the people don't have to be there. The youths don't have to be there physically to learn, supposedly. Yes, that's why they're coming up with new ways to let them learn from home. Move.
Now, just after 7:30 a.m. on the first day back from winter break,
We're going to need multiple ambulances.
Look at this.
For
what?
Classes hadn't started for the day, but some students and faculty were already at school.
We heard 4 gunshots.
So you hear 4 gunshots. That's it? Shot 6 people and he even shoot himself. You kidding me? Wow, so he shear up the bullet and give each one of them one? Okay, listen.
We all jumped and just we all looked at each
We
other.
all
didn't know what
jumped.
to
Listen.
do.
The suspects
Jumped and just
How old are you, man? This is a damn joke. How old is this person? That's an old person right there. What are you doing in the school? Look at what they got posted up right there, people. Well, the fallen angels, I guess, with wings. You don't get it, man. This is a trickery. And of course, it got on the gear right there. Wow, unbelievable. Watch this.
We all looked at each other, didn't know what to do.
The suspect, 17-year-old
Look at
student Dylan Butler, seen here, posted this TikTok from what looks like a school bathroom with a blue duffel bag next to him and the words now.
So what happened? He posted this little before he did the shooting? This is a fake shit, people. Don't believe in the news, man. Wow, all propaganda they're spreading. The more you go in it, the more it exposed, man. So yes, he put this, now we wait, and then post it and they'll shoot up the school. You believe it, people? It's a hoax. Wake your ass up.
Wait,
it's a
ninth
hoax.
grader Anthony Ubaldo
Look
says
at
he
this.
was inside that
Go back. Look
to
at this,
him and the
people.
words now we wait.
Huh?
Ninth grader.
Look at 9th grader coding again, and look, the pyramid post up right there. What is they doing? That character, this is a joke, people. Wow.
Anthony Ubaldo says he was inside that same bathroom.
He was inside the same bathroom. You see the Nike on him, people? They dress him up or what? Why you gotta have on the gear? Like the players in the game. Yes, because he playing on you. You understand that? He's also a part of this trickery right here.
Through the little crack in the stall. He looked at me through the crack. He opened
What?
crack.
Go back. Listen.
And I looked through the little crack in the stall. He looked at me through the crack.
He look at you.
He opened.
They cut it out. They cut out the sound. What happened? He looked through the crack and saw you. And what happened? And he opened what? What the fuck? They cut it out. What the hell going on? Look at this, people. The sound disappear because it is a lie. Take a listen. I'm going to see how long it go take to come back in. That's all you go see. All of them posting up on the scene. I guess that's the principle that they say get shot. Because they fake with people. Look at them. All fucking old people say they was in class. They fake. 100% in. Wow. And they fake crying on the masses. Nothing real anymore. Like I tell you, a lot of people in this world don't even never heard about deep faking. Yes, the media bring it to you and say, look, you can be manipulated by videos, but they actually wanted to discredit people like me and other peoples who showing up for what they are. Well, guess what? It backfire because now the people understand that's a more advanced deep fake they use for the damn news that they give the people for real life 100% in. And that's the reason why they hand down that deep fake to you with that supposedly, Chat GPT or whatever they give you now. They hand down that shit and make you can manipulate certain things, but you don't get it. It's the same way they make movies and everything else. They make the news. Remember, it's the same Hollywood. You didn't know that or not? ABC, the biggest news company in the world. What happened? You think they're the same one who own Disney, ESPN, all of them. It's the same networks, people. The same one that give you fantasy and create shit. They're the one who give you the news. So time for the people to wake up. You shouldn't believe the news no more. After you hear this, why should you? Yes, I'm on the run. Bam.